Hi, my name is Anna Males, and I'm a therapist within Session Psych. Today, I'm going to lead you through an exercise in helping you to accept your emotions instead of trying to run from them, avoid them, or get caught in them and get overwhelmed. For this exercise, you may choose to follow along in your thoughts, or you may consider following along in a journal to slow down and absorb the experience more deeply now and to reflect later. This exercise will guide you through a series of mindful acceptance exercises and written reflections on your experience. There are no right or wrong answers, so please be patient and open with yourself as you follow along. As we set the tone for this exercise, find a comfortable spot to sit in. Let your body relax and take a few moments to get in touch with your breath and any sensations you notice in your body. As you breathe deeply in and out through the belly, I'd like to invite you to notice the slowing down. The slowing down of your heart rate, of your blood pressure, allowing you to fully be here in this present moment. Long, deep breathing helps your brain and body to relax. To create long, deep breaths, try breathing in to the count of 4, briefly holding, and breathing out to the count of 6. If breathing even slower feels positive for you, go with that. What are you noticing now? Take a minute to observe your body, breath, and sensory experience. Now bring to mind a situation that occurred recently where you felt a strong emotion. Maybe it was sadness, grief, or disappointment. Maybe it was anxiety or fear. Maybe it was anger, hurt, or frustration. What was the situation? Do you remember the trigger? What was the worst part of the event for you? What are you sensing now? What emotions are arising within you? What sensations are present in your body? Pause and let yourself tune in to this experience of emotion and write out whatever stands out to you. As the emotion arises and sensations strengthen in your body, just observe them with acceptance and curiosity. Expand and allow them to be there in whatever form they take. Notice as the sensations change from moment to moment, some growing stronger, some staying the same, and some growing weaker. Scan your body and take note of where the sensations are strongest. Describe what they feel like to the best of your ability. Are they heavy and weighing you down? Or are they creating a tightness that makes you feel as if you are being pulled apart? Are they hot, like a fire spreading through you? Or do they send a chill down your spine, make your stomach drop, or cause you to feel a bit claustrophobic? Just notice with curiosity. As you observe, you may notice your mind coming up with judgments or labels about your experience, like this is too much for me, or I'm weak, or this isn't working. Often when thoughts like this come up, we accept them as truth and allow them to take hold of our beliefs, emotions, and behaviors. Instead, I'd like to invite you to step back and attempt to simply observe these thoughts as thoughts. Try imagining that they are about 4 feet in front of you and you are looking at them instead of from them. Observe that you are simply having a thought that you are weak instead of believing the thought, I am weak. This practice of observing helps us to detach from our thoughts and takes away both their power and some of the physical distress associated with them. Observe the thought from a distance and then simply return to the present experience as it is and not as your mind says it is. Pause to notice what thoughts are coming up the strongest for you right now. They might be about the triggering event, like people always let me down, or I'm a failure. Consider saying this out loud or noting it on a piece of paper. I am having the thought that. I can see this thought brings me distress. This is just a thought and does not represent this present moment accurately as it is. Then reflect on what impact this simple reframe has on your experience. As you observe, do your best to bring an attitude of gentle allowing and acceptance as you make space for your experience exactly as it is presenting, without needing it to be anything other than what it is. There is nothing to be fixed, no particular state to be achieved. You might offer yourself words of compassion and empathy here. Like, I don't like this feeling, but I have room for it. Or, it's uncomfortable, but temporary. I can tolerate it while it is here. This is hard, but I can do hard things. With learning to accept your emotions exactly as they are, you are embracing the fullness of the human experience. Accepting distress is not about having to like your emotional discomfort, choosing to wallow in negativity, or being resigned to feeling miserable. Instead, accepting distress is about seeing the negative emotion for what it is and changing the way you engage with yourself while experiencing distress, embracing a positive posture of patience, curiosity, and compassion. Pause here and let yourself reflect on what you're noticing. And then ask yourself what is difficult about simply allowing your emotions to be present exactly as they are, and what is easy or helpful about it. Next, I am going to invite you to soften your experience of these distressing emotions even more, not seeking to change the emotions in any way, but to simply hold them with kindness and nurturance, the way a loving parent would hold their child who just scraped their knee. As each emotion surfaces, turn first to the emotion, naming it, and then to yourself, saying, "That's worry, that's loneliness, that's grief." Consider saying this out loud or noting it on a piece of paper, letting the words sink in and take root in your body. I can see how heavy it is for you to hold these things. Scan your body and stay with physical sensations that are most connected to the emotions you just named. Scan your body and stay with the physical sensations that are most connected to the emotions you just named, and lean even more deeply into your experience of them, fully connecting with yourself as you're feeling these strong emotions. Continue to offer yourself the same kindness and nurturance from before, and consider deepening it with words like, "I'm so sorry you're in this pain right now. I'm here with you." Consider placing one or both of your hands on the area of your body where the physical sensations are the strongest, and visualizing the form that comfort might take for you in this moment. For example, you might imagine the cool blue of a calm ocean tide washing over you, or the warmth of the afternoon sun radiating onto you. Imagine that comforting form flowing from your hands into your body and surrounding the distressing emotions you are holding there. Remember, you don't need to change them, but simply acknowledge that as you observe and accept your emotions and distress as part of you, that part of you is also worthy of comfort and soothing. Take another minute to focus on your breathing and check in with the sensations in your body. In to the count of 4 and out to the count of 6. As you're breathing, do one last body scan. If there's any lasting tension, breathe into it and ask your body to release its struggle against it and simply allow it to be there. Breathe in acceptance and breathe out the struggle. To end this exercise, I'd like to invite your most authentic, open-hearted self to offer the emotional parts of you compassion and curiosity and connection. Consider these statements and questions and spend a few minutes journaling your response. Hello, hurting me. I am thankful for the ways you embraced your vulnerability and raw emotions today, and I'm proud of the courage and compassion you embodied. I can see how much you're feeling, and it makes sense why you're feeling this way because I am here for you. I will not ignore what you're feeling, and want to show you how worthy of love, care, and support you are. What do you need from me today to help you feel that way? Well done. You have accomplished a lot here today. How does it feel?